Hi guys, for this PickACrystal, we're going to be discussing the universe's manifestations and its desires for you guys at this time. Like where is the universe calling you to? So I'm sure if you guys are watching tarot videos, you know, you guys are into synchronicities, signs, maybe even following them. And I do suggest you guys doing that. There was this one time I actually went on this trip, and me and my friend, we felt like we were just getting we were 1000% getting synchronicities the whole time. And it was just fun. It was exciting. It was magical because it's like when you see that the universe is talking to you through, you know, whatever this may be, numbers, images, words, just whatever is considered to be a sign or synchronicity to you. How do you not feel childlike again? How do you not feel special? Like, because you're catching on to the secrets to life, and what life has to offer you if you only believe. So, however, even though the universe is always looking out for us, right? Because those signs, those synchronicities, they're very much pointing in a direction that would be best for you and your soul. It could be related to the things you want to fulfill in this life that maybe you just don't resonate with, but your soul would. So what I mean by that is, and I've said this in another video, it's kind of like when we get this like life advice as children from adults, you know, like when we get those little comments or just like, sit down, I want to tell you a story, you know? And it's like those things we cannot stand, a majority of us as children, but those stories usually don't leave us, right? We remember them and we reflect on them years later, how they maybe, I don't know, help us in some type of way now, or they just resonate, right? It's like getting a message when you're not ready for it as a child, but you're ready to hear and listen to it as an adult. Sometimes the universe does that too. The universe, especially when you are connecting with the universe, right? And everything it has to offer, you're kind of considered to be like this open vessel, which is why it's actually hard to, not for everyone's journey is different, but as a child to be a psychic or have these gifts, these spiritual gifts, whatever that looks like to you guys, you're considered to be this open vessel where just anything can really connect with you, and it's can be really confusing or maybe even traumatizing. Who knows? Everybody has different experiences, right? And this is because you're considered to be, you yourself, an open vessel. You are open to all that is around you. But it's kind of like that one quote I've always remembered. You always want an open mind, right? But if it's too open, then you won't have a mind of your own. The same can be said with the universe when you're really connecting with that. And especially when you're asking for guidance or signs or like, what should I do? What should I do? This could be about anything. This could be about, your life path. This could be about friendships. This could be about love. This could be about money, whatever. The universe will speak to you and you'll connect with it. You'll be connecting the dots because these things won't go away. They will continue to show up time and time again until you do something, right? I'm sure there's people out there that can resonate with this. It can get overwhelming, it can get distracting, and it can get confusing. It goes back to kind of like being that child where you get messages that you're just not ready for yet, but you're ready for it as an adult or whenever. But it's not really hitting home as a child. But you're getting the message. It's the universe is like Mother Gaia. You know what I mean? Like your mom, your support system, however you want to look at this, who really has your back, who loves you, and maybe pointing you in a direction that just doesn't resonate with you. But if you guys are anything like me, where it's like you are connecting with this and you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to listen because the universe knows what's best, you're going to get lost. You're going to get sucked into almost like this cosmic dance, if you will. I've seen this before in my visions and I never fully understood it 100%, but I'm beginning to get it. It's like this cosmic dance with the cosmos, the universe, God, source, whatever you guys believe in. And it's like you're going with the flow, but with something outside of you that is not you. The universe is not, I'm not going to get technical, but it's like you guys need to, you know, that line. I feel like when you enter the spiritual community, you hear this line, you need to be your own authority, something like that. Like you govern your own life. You decide at some point in life what no longer resonates with you and what does. Like what is your soul calling you to do in this life? Is it the things your parents told you or your family members, your friends? Is it the very exact thing everybody tells you not to do, but yet you get all these signs and synchronicities to do it, right? There comes a point when you go through this quote unquote spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it, you become very in tune with everything that's going around, like really, like the meaning of life, or at least, you know, parts that we're allowed to see because maybe we can only accept a certain level with where we're at mentally. Maybe it would be too overwhelming. That's kind of like the shift in energy. You guys can't just change overnight, right? So it's kind of like this slow, like progress over several years or several months. And this could be also looked at in astrology as the transits and how they're affecting you and your progress chart. There's a lot. But what I'm trying to say is that the universe can be telling you everything you are capable of doing and want to do in this life. But if you're not ready for those messages, you could get, you know, pulled in so many different directions, and you're doing this dance with the cosmos. And it's like, you need to kind of be that your own authority. You take charge of your life type of energy, where not even the universe should be speaking for you. And if you feel like you need guidance, then like try to be as specific as you guys can be and listen to that. Don't follow these things that just don't make you feel good, that don't resonate with you. If you're seeing certain numbers, certain images, and it reminds you of this and you're confused, then don't go for it. Just ignore it. Or try an exercise, which I thought was cool. Maybe for a month or two, ignore all the signs, ignore all the synchronicities, because no matter what, you know, this quote unquote dance with the cosmos, you can't ignore those magical experiences that will come your way. Those unexpected things that you're just like, what was that? And you kind of just can't explain those things no matter what, even when you ignore these signs, just as an exercise, just to figure out what you truly want, like one-on-one conversations with yourself mentally. Nothing outside of you controls you, right? Not even the universe, not even source. You, no matter what, can't avoid, and I think in astrology, I'm almost positive this is considered to be the vertex, where it's just those karmic things or those, just those situations that will come right in front of you and you're like, you know, like, I don't know. You guys are going to have to apply common sense here. But even by doing this, you won't be excluding yourself from life itself and what's meant for you and what's not meant for you, and big messages that you're meant to get. You will not be able to avoid those. You just won't. And I feel like those stay with us because those end up being magical moments, because it's almost like as a human being, not being able to pinpoint something is really, there's something very, you just get very curious about it because you just can't explain it. And it's almost magical in a sense, or maybe not. We don't know. But anyway, so, you know, you lead your life. It's your stage. Literally, this is quote unquote the matrix, right? This is why we come here, to have a human experience, to learn things from like the things you didn't get to do in the other past lives, or the things you wanted to do, but just you weren't able to do. Maybe you weren't able to make that shift, or you just didn't believe in yourself enough. Whatever it is, it's like life, we come here to prove to ourselves that we can, because we are the creators, right? That's what they say. So yeah, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to touch on before we move on to this beautiful reading. So pay attention to what the world is saying to you, or constantly saying to you, but be your own authority. I believe in signs, but maybe it's not the time to do those things. But to just paint that picture in your idea, because that is how you manifest, right? Visual things, and writing them down and believing in it. But at the same time, I think you guys should really try this exercise if this applies to you, you know, where you're just constantly going with the flow, so to speak. So yeah, I hope all that made sense. You just don't want to give too much of yourself away to the universe. And I think that's just something to think about. Again, the universe will always have your back, but the universe has your whole back. And it's like, you may just be focusing right in the middle of your back, you know, just food for thought. So anyway, we're going to start with this reading. We're going to discuss the messages, the synchronicities, maybe numbers, signs. You can't just say is a coincidence that's happening in your life. We'll do that. Like, what are the universe's messages to you? Then we're going to be discussing, how are you responding to this? Are you ignoring these signs, these messages? Are you listening? Are you trying to listen, but just not getting it? And then with this pile, we're going to be going a little more in depth in regards to what messages are you actually ready for at this time in your life, to hear, to listen, and to accept and go towards that. And why? Okay, so we're going to do this PickACrystal a little different. So even though this crystal speaks for pile 1, if you guys feel like this resonates with you, I also want to read a random page from this. Oh, no. We're not doing that. No. Sorry, guys. No. I don't want that. Okay. Fly into the future. Reimagine and repattern your potential. You have the power to fly into the future and imprint new operating instructions using your own workshop of the mind, your imagination. There are many terms used to describe using your imagination to influence your future. Visualization, mental rehearsal, envisioning, and I like to use the term patterning. Sorry, guys. We have patterns in our brain waves, our thoughts that have been installed by outside sources, and you can literally break free of these old patterns of thought, behaviors, and beliefs about what is possible. Using your imagination is the most powerful way known for influencing the outcome of circumstances, changing habits, and acquiring better habits, and attracting success, love, and wealth. Your imagination is the workshop of your mind. Everything man-made had to be created in the mind before it could manifest into reality. When you take charge of your future and deliberately insert a new vision of the person you want to become, you are rewiring your self-image, your inner energetic blueprint, otherwise known as the natal chart. This new vision acts like a magnet. Once the image is fixed in the mind, your subconscious is alerted to bring about factors that will help you achieve the goal you've programmed. In time, with repetition, our deliberate visions become self-fulfilling. Mental training is simply a way of reprogramming the mind to achieve more positive thoughts, behaviors, and results. It is said to be the truest magic on the earth to change your life's course and direction for the positive. All right? So if all of that resonates, then pile 1 is for you, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to move ahead. Crystal number 2. Okay. Magical essences. If we only trust our logical mind, we leave out the inner connection to our brain's intuitive abilities and knowledge. Thoughts and feelings have their own energy, which always attracts energy of the same nature. One of the secrets of success is to not work so hard with your physical sweat, but instead use your mind to work out the details of how to be the person you want to be. By deliberately creating the picture of the upcoming experiences of success in your mind, you can turn aspirations into realities. Reimagining means to take charge of the images you allow into your inner energetic blueprint, your mind. Repattern means using your physical energy to make changes or create new patterns of energy that create a blueprint for your operating system. The more you use the unlimited power of your mind to visualize what you want, your dreams and aspirations, and then take action toward what you want, the more you can manifest new realities in your own life. It is said to be the truest magic on the earth to change your life's course and direction to the positive. One of the biggest secrets of life is that you must feel successful before you can create it in your outer world. Our thoughts become our emotions. Our emotions create our behaviors. Our behaviors create our results and success. Your true power is in your spiritual connection to the divine source. The true magic power for manifesting your perfect life is to be able to feel as if you already have the qualities you want or the object you desire. Bravo. All right, guys. So let's move ahead with the readings, okay? I do have coffee. I will be sipping on my coffee. So heads up. All right. I'm going to turn this light off because I don't think we need it. Yeah, we don't need it. I do want to get this candle out of here because yikes. All right. We are moving ahead. We are moving ahead. Feel free to click the links below. Okay, guys? Okay, cool. Hi, Pile One. Okay, so we got this beautiful candle lit for you guys. We have blue spruce. I need some water. I need some coffee. We got some incense going on in the background. We are good to go, guys. Okay, a little more sage, a little more sage. So, pile one. Let's discuss in this deck the messages, the synchronicities, the numbers, just signs that you just can't say is a coincidence, okay? So that is all we will be doing. I love sage. Oh my God, so good, so good. Sorry. Sorry. I'm going to start channeling. What are the messages you guys are getting from the universe? What are the messages you guys are getting from the universe? I'm seeing your guys' eye, and you guys are seeing something. This card wants to come out, so I'll take it. You guys are in the dark about something. So you're looking, it looks like at your phone. I see you guys scrolling. But before you did this, it's like you also looked up at the universe, the sky, the cosmos, whatever. And I feel like I saw buildings in your guys' eye, like the reflection. There's something in the reflection of your eye. So something that you guys are unsure about. So what are these messages you're getting from the universe that I can pick up on so far? Something about building, something about creating something, a vision of yours. Maybe this is like you scrolling is thinking, like on how to build, but being unsure. And this is also why this is coming into the reading. This is why you're getting messages on this, because you are unsure. I'm seeing like fire. So creation. You guys want to create something. I'm seeing a sign, like a street sign, and there's two ways to go about it. And you know this, or it's something about like options. So I'm seeing the street sign. It goes back to signs. Maybe you guys are getting words. Maybe these like these streets you happen to stop at, or you're at a red light. Maybe you look up and these street names speak to you and resonate with this. I'm going to look at this card. Yes, 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys see this. Okay. So when we look at this, okay, and it came in reverse, but I want you guys to see the card. It looks like a lot, right? So what I think of right away is this was you guys, and this was supposed to be the phone, and in the distance is the goal, the building. The building represents a foundation, a creation of something from the ground up. And the burden is how to get to that. So therefore, it's like you're getting signs. This is why it's in reverse. Like, release your burdens. Release what's heavy so you can just let it go. So you're getting signs on maybe not necessarily, because the universe is never going to give you details like just do 1 step, 2 step. No, the universe makes you think. So these street signs you see, just like food for thought, could be guidance on maybe that thing, those things can say the right thing or lead you in the right direction. But there's work to be done. There's definitely work to be done because this is 10 of Wands. Wands is fire. So remember I said I saw the fire. Yeah, you guys want to create because that's what fire signs are all about. But 10 of Wands speaks of Saturn's energy, which requires work. And this is something you guys are unsure how to go about. And the universe is giving you messages how to at least start. I want to make it clear. The universe is never going to be like, here you go. You know, like it's never like the, oh my God, what was this back in school? Like we would, like, you know, you'd want somebody to write something for you, do your work. It's like, that's not going to happen. What's going to happen is the universe, trust me, I know. I know. Especially Scorpio energy will try to cheat the system, manipulate the system in regards to the universe. Like, but I really don't know. You know, I feel this a lot in my soul. Like, I don't know how to go about this. So the universe will gift you with individuals with this knowledge or people of this field, this trade, or if it's love, let's say this, we're going to get more into the reading, but they're going to give you signs as to what type of person you should be looking for so you can go and get it. I hope that that makes sense. I think it does. Okay, so let's get into it. What are these signs? What are these synchronicities you guys are getting from the universe? Excuse me. So definitely visual. You're definitely getting visual things from the universe. It's not just like in your dreams type of thing. Could be. We're still channeling. So it's like I'm seeing Tinkerbell come from your mind. And I always think of this, like when I see this fairy dust type of imagery, I think of the higher self. It's like your higher self is trying to paint this image to guide you to go on this journey or this path or this way, you know. It's like they're trying to get you to go somewhere. Like I see you guys. Ooh. It's like this Tinkerbell has the key. She has the key, okay? And it's behind her back. Like she holds it almost like when you're teaching a pet to do something, to listen to you. It's like, nope, you have to do this first and then they'll give it to you. It's like I see you reaching for the key and I feel like you're on this ladder. But again, in the dark. There's something about like, there's like storage, like you're storing, like when you get to the top of this ladder, besides you already trying to reach your higher self who has the key to whatever this is, you put something, like she goes away and there's like this storage compartment at the top of the ladder and you put something there. And your higher self is just, like you went back down, but your higher self is with whatever you put at the top. It's almost like an idea or maybe a belief, inspiration, whatever. And it's stored and your higher self is still there. There's a message about you guys climbing the ladder and your higher self is waiting. Your higher self is waiting for action is what I feel. It's almost like there is this, I'll do it later energy. I feel like she just went back down the ladder and I feel like she is pulling you guys up or something like that. So you guys, what are these messages? To do something. To act on, to get out of this hole. You guys are like in this, I don't want to say it's a rut. It's not that it's a rut. I'm seeing you guys in the dark and you're reading this book. The pages are white. And remember, it's like dark where you guys are, but I can only see the pages and you guys like going through it. And there is this flower. And this flower also represents like the jewel and your eye on something that's meant to grow. I'm gonna pull cards. You guys are definitely getting these messages from your higher self, like, quote unquote, go in this direction, go in this direction. It's like, and whatever this is, it's like you guys consider it or you guys go down it and then you go back to where you are. There is kind of like this, it's not a rut. I hope you guys understand that. It's just more like, not really doing something. Yeah, unsure. Two of Swords. It's your higher self who has the key behind her back. And it's like, you guys are just not sure. You guys are definitely aware as to how the universe is speaking to you. But what's also coming through is Two of Swords. You guys, may not, be sure how to go about it or believe in it 100%. Oh, no, just the one. Okay, that wanted to come out. Ooh, this was being in the dark. Like, it's like you guys go back to what you know. It's the best way I could say it. So Judgment, when this is straight up, okay? I want you guys to see this. This is transformation. This is like being in the box, which is what I was seeing, you guys. I just didn't want to say it. Like, kind of like a cemetery in the hole, the dirt. And it's like they've gone in, they've had like a dark night of the soul moment. They've risen from this tomb and they're coming out to change, to give birth to life. And it's coming through in reverse. It's almost as if you guys want to learn before you jump in. Like you don't Either trust yourselves. Well, yeah, it's trust yourselves because you are your higher self, right? I think we separate that a lot. We don't really realize that, but so when I say Tinkerbell and she's got a key behind her back, it's like you guys have the key, but you don't fully trust yourself to make this change. Yes, see, look, the Emperor. You guys, number 4, root, the ground, your home. You guys feel better. It's not really, this isn't feeling better, right? You guys are constantly looking at something you want to do, but you don't do it. But at the same time, there's this back and forth energy of wanting to like being comfortable with what you know and not wanting to make this change, because judgment is quote unquote judgment day, right? We all have it coming, right? However this may look to you, or maybe you guys don't believe that, I don't know. But judgment day, let's just talk about it, is like when you die and you review your life and it's like, yeah, maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have done that, or maybe this shouldn't have taken place, maybe that should have taken. That is what judgment is all about. It's why it's a dark night of the soul moment. It's like, it's kind of what brings you into that spiritual awakening where it's like you start realizing that a lot of the issues in your guys' life is because of you, you know, because not that it doesn't mean you don't have shitty people that have done these shitty things to you guys, you know, whatever your story is, but it's like you saw something or you accepted something or you put yourself down in order to get into these situations. And these situations do come to people 1000%. It's meant to. These shitty people, these shitty situations to learn from. But it's like, at the end of the day, we control our own life. Nobody controls us. Long story short. So there is just like this, should I don't know. We'll put this on the back burner. You know, I feel comfortable with knowing this, or like being in my element, or it's just not wanting to come out, like not wanting to make a change. You rather know what the change is, or like you don't want to be like the fool in tarot, just jump on in, something like that. But you consider it and you store it away. But you guys are your higher self. You have the key to make this change. And you just don't really, it comes down to believing in yourself enough. Knight of Wands. Okay, in reverse. So Knight of Wands is all about passion. This is Wands, this is fire, and it's a knight. But it came in reverse. So it's like the universe is trying to tell you guys you aren't passionate about what you guys are currently doing. Like in order to get where you guys want to go, whatever it is you want to build, it's like you're not passionate enough to actually make this action, right? To make this change, to maybe put in the work, whatever it is. But you're also not passionate in life. These cards, they speak of current energy as well as what we're asking for from spirit, right? By law of attraction. I hope that makes sense. So it's like, again, Knight of Wands is somebody who's going somewhere because they have the passion, they have the fire to do so. But it's like you don't. And you may be telling yourself to do this, whatever this is to build. Okay. But you also lack this currently with what you're doing. You're kind of just stuck in this, like the dirt, the hole. Like think of when you go to a cemetery and they haven't brought the casket yet and it's just a hole in the ground. It's like you guys are in there. So you might as well just go for it, I feel like is what the universe is telling you. The universe may be showing you signs like, are you happy? Because I keep seeing dark energy. 7 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you guys may be thinking that like, because 7 of Swords, everyone like This could be bad energy, yeah, but it's like, no, it could just be like, ultimately, this is a selfish card, right? When you look at the imagery, it's somebody who's sneaking away from, I don't know, their town, the circus, whatever, who cares? And he's stealing all the swords for himself. It's not necessarily like, it could be a bad thing, but it could also be like, being selfish about like your life, you know, like what is important to you. I think the signs from the universe is that you're getting is also that you are the key to making this change. It's on you. Literally, it's on you. I think you guys are getting messages and signs about that it comes back to you, that you have this knowledge, or you have this skill, or let's say this is confidence. It's like you have the confidence. You just have to look for it within you. You have to, you know, dig, whatever, and you'll figure it out. You just may have to make these little changes, which we consider a shift of energy. So what are these signs from the universe? Oh my God, okay. Wow. That's really nice. 10 of Cups and the Star. I love it. So the Star, this is Aquarius energy. This is getting downloads, literally. This is getting downloads. Like, look at the stars. Is getting downloads from source, God, whatever, for yourself. Like, to you. Like, the universe is speaking to you. And you guys know there's hope. There's hope here. There's hope here for 10 of Cups. This is nice. I like this. So water is difficult. It's not like 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is more realistic, but 10 of Cups makes you believe in the possibilities. And we see here, like, we see a family, and we see a home, and we see the potential. I like that. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Intuitively knowing the secrets. How to make it happen. I love it. Okay, so let's channel it. There's no way with the High Priestess and the Star you guys aren't aware of this. Like, if this doesn't resonate with you, this definitely isn't your reading. I'm going to tell you straight up. Because again, these cards reflect current energy. So it's like, let's say 10 of Cups. You guys either have this currently, or you want this, or you believe in this, something like that. Like, you see this, you manifest this through envisioning. So therefore you're connected with this. The Star, Aquarius energy, smart energy. How do you get it? Remember, you're climbing the ladder, but then you go back. Okay. So it's just like, what could be going on here is you also may be getting signs that you're not acting, you're not doing in order to get this. And you know. That could be it, but I rather channel it. I trust my channeling. So let's channel it. What messages are you guys getting from the universe? What synchronicities? I see you guys writing. I see you guys, again, like looking at this book. I feel like you're at a desk. There is this energy of, although you guys, I do see you in the dark. So it goes back to this part of the reading. It's how to get this. The energy is learning, a learning energy. And as you guys are sitting at this desk, I feel like you guys are looking up, and the potential of this future, whatever this is, this 10 of Cups could speak of, you know, building something from the ground up can literally be anything. We could be talking about relationships. We could be talking about business. We could be talking about your confidence, anything, whatever this is. But you guys are intuitively aware is what I'm seeing. How to, the energy I feel like I'm picking up on is how to bring your heart out, like vocally, like maybe, I feel like I'm seeing this vision, this 10 of Cups imagery, right? And what this includes is like, the best way I can see what's going on is like when you're waking up in your home with your spouse, and the dog is at the not on the bed, but I see this dog, he's like on the side of the bed. It's just like this comfort of home. You know what I mean? When you're like off from work, you're with your love and your home, that feeling that home gives you. You guys are, but this is like coming out from your heart, from the inside. It's like this image I'm seeing is coming to like the surface. I don't know if this makes sense. Like, so speaking about what you guys want, this could be affirmations, because again, I'm gonna open my eyes. What I'm seeing is you guys like envisioning this, and you're like writing things down, learning type of energy. And it's like you intuitively know how to get this energy, something like that. And it has to do with, I want to say speaking it out, or maybe putting it out there, or maybe this energy is just being open. Because there's something over here with like going to the top of a ladder, and you're storing something. So when I think of storage, it's like you're putting something away. It's hidden. So how is the universe speaking to you? The universe is telling you guys that you can get what it is you want if you do something. There may be this unsure energy, because this is also now beginning to see the street sign as well. There's two ways. Remember, there's a street sign, and I think you guys definitely get like signs through words, something like that. You may look up at the right time, but you see there's a blindfold on her, so it's like you may feel unsure, like, well, what direction do I go? It's like this direction is telling you maybe change your passions, something like that. Okay, so let's go a little deeper. How are you guys responding to this? Are you guys ignoring these signs, these messages? Are you listening? Are you trying to listen but just not getting it? Let's see. How are you guys responding to this? How are you guys responding to this? I feel like I'm seeing the Statue of Liberty, but there's another message. It's like it goes back and forth to these blinds, opening of a window. And now I'm seeing your guys' eye as being the blinds opening. how to get freedom, how to free yourself. Statue of Liberty, I think of freedom. Maybe free yourself from limited beliefs. You guys, how are you guys responding? I'm seeing you guys either write on a board or spray paint. You're writing something. And now you're driving and but you're not looking where you're going. You're just looking at the sky. Like your head is out the window and you're just like to the left, to the right, to the center, like literally. How are you guys responding? I feel like you guys are looking for the signs. And this is why the High Priestess is coming through in the star. Like you guys are fully aware of this because you guys are like by law of attraction getting what you want. Wait, hold on. Too many things are coming through. So how are you guys responding to this? You guys are seeing what you ask for. You guys may ask a question and then you get signs. Two of Wands, yeah. Definitely. How are you guys responding? You guys are considering following the synchronicities, listening to the universe. That's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of light. Ace of Swords. I love this energy so much. Ace of Swords is the aha moment. So what I'm picking up on is it's almost undeniable. The Chariot. Yeah. It's like, how you guys respond. It's almost as if like you're having fun with the universe. Because it's like you're learning from the universe. You're getting something from the universe. You're getting Ace of Swords. Remember, I said I saw you with a board. Like I meant like a school board. And I just see you like writing, but like you're writing big. It almost looks like you're painting. So maybe this makes you, when I think of painting, I think of going with the flow. How are you guys responding to these messages from the universe? Prince of Wands. Wow. Yeah, so like already intuitively, I'm just picking up on that. It's like you guys are having fun. It's like childlike energy. It's Prince. It's like inspirational. Like, okay, let me ask the universe for this. And it's like it comes through. It literally inspires you. It gets you into this frequency of, you know, like, what the hell? You know, I don't know. That type of thing. Okay, let's channel. How are you guys responding to these messages? How are you guys responding to these messages? I feel like this makes sense because the star, like you guys are connecting with these signs, these synchronicities, because it gives you hope. And that is exactly the secret to living this life. And I wish everybody would get on board with this because that is what magic is. That is true magic, alchemizing. It inspires you to create, that you can do whatever. What are you doing with these messages? I see you on your phone. Maybe research, learning more. It inspires you to it's almost like, I feel like your eyes, like you almost can't believe it, but you believe it. Like, how can you not? I'm seeing the cosmos, like the black sky with all the stars and your eyes on it. And a reflection. Ooh, a reflection of your eye back at you. What is this? Hold on. I'm seeing, oh, in the pupil of this eye that's reflecting back at you. I'm going to open my eyes. Now I'm seeing a tire, something in the Chariot. I see the pupil of a heart. So it's like it's like you guys feel love from the universe, or special, you know, like you're connecting with this. What is this? Art? Oh, that's interesting. I said like a paintbrush. I feel like it just makes, I feel like this is what the universe does. Oh, it came out. I see alchemizing here. I see creating. It inspires you. 5 of discs, worry. I feel like, ooh, this was that eye. Oh, the reflection of you. But I saw heart. Like the universe loves you. But there may be 2 messages within that. You guys may be learning about yourselves through these messages somehow. Or the research, like, I don't know. Like, I remember in the very beginning, my spiritual awakening, whatever. It's like all these things I would see, and then they would keep coming back, those specific words I never heard of. And then if I would do research on what do these words mean, it's like, it would be an awakening about me, myself. And it was, I don't know, I guess a little disappointing, because that's part of really the dark night of the soul, but I'm not really picking up on that. Queen of Discs in reverse. Let's pull one more. How are you guys responding? 8 of Swords, interference. Maybe a little unsure. Bottom of the deck, lust. It's like you guys are, you know, this may be an exaggeration, but like in love with life. You've figured out the code. I wish everybody would do this, because that's magic. It's so, I just love it. Anyway, okay, so let's channel this. I like these cards. I'm a little unsure about this. So let's see what this is about. Light some sage. How are you guys responding to this? How are you guys responding to the messages that the universe is giving you? Okay, so you guys, okay, what I feel like I'm definitely seeing Saturn in the pupil of your eye. So I think of boundaries. I think earth energy, like we need to become grounded. This is too wild. This is too magical. This is too mystical, you know, something like that. And it may worry you. I feel like this is so normal. I wish there were, just, it's so unfortunate. There needs to be more information on this stuff out there that's not considered woo-woo, weird, whatever. But everybody needs to experience it themselves to understand that this exists. I'm seeing like somebody opens this mason jar and gives you something, like a ball. And you're looking at the ball. It's not a ball though. What is it? No, it is. It's like, oh my God, is that Saturn? Hold on. I don't know what this is. It's either like an ornament. It was definitely a ball. But it's like you're on top of the ball now. Like a smaller version of you in your hands on this ball. And you're holding it. So the universe gives you this. And you just like, you hold yourself back, or like you restrict yourself. You want to close your eyes to it. So I'm getting again this back and forth energy of almost like this spiritual awakening. It's, you know, whatever this is to you guys. It's like, it's more just like asking for signs, getting the signs. And you guys it may be happening each and every single time. And you guys are just like, what the hell? You know, like, this is mystical, magical. You love it and it's exciting and you just can't believe it. You may be asking for more. And then it's almost like it becomes too wild or too chaotic or too spontaneous, whatever. And it's like you guys do this thing where you're like, no. This is too much. This is too much. And you don't know what to do. It's mental, and it's also like wanting to come back to earth where we are, right? And this is always what I talk about. We need to balance these energies because, yeah, I agree with this. It's like, this is fun. This is, oh my God. But this isn't fun, and this isn't realistic either. I'm going to be real with you guys. It's just not. It's hard to balance this once you figure out the secrets to the universe. And I feel so silly for saying this, but it's true. It's like, there's a reason that there are, what do they call them? Freemasons, something like that. It's like these secret societies knew about these things. I'm not going to get into it, but you guys can do your own research there. This very much is true. This very much exists. And it's like, it sends your psyche into overdrive. This is how I see you guys responding to this. Are you ignoring the signs? No. Are you listening, trying to listen? You definitely are. And it's like you're having fun. You feel childlike, but then it almost becomes too much. You know, like almost like too much of that 12th house energy in astrology. It's like, am I dreaming or is this real? And I feel like this is just my opinion. The key to this is balancing this energy, because this energy can get a little wild. You guys got to balance it. Don't ever give up on it, because you're not meant to, especially if you've gained access to this, you have access to this, or you're becoming aware of this, whatever you want to call this. Yeah, don't give up on that, because that's also easy to lose. Okay, so in this, we're going to be discussing what messages are you actually ready for at this time in your life to hear, to listen and accept, and to go towards. And why? Okay, so I apologize for the background noise. So yeah. What messages are you actually ready for at this time, pile one? What messages are you ready for at this time? You guys are looking at this door with light. And this light is just shining. But I feel like glasses are coming on you guys now. Sunglasses. You guys are like, it's too bright. So what messages? It's almost as if like, again, the reason your psyche goes overdrive, it's too much. And this is exactly the point of this reading, is to make you guys aware, to not let the universe control you. And I feel like you guys are like somewhat aware of this, like, oh, this is too much. And there's this worrisome energy. What do I do with this? Perfect. I'm glad I did this reading. Because you guys want to put the blinders on. You guys want the sunglasses on, something like that. Because it's too much information. Yes. When the universe speaks to you, it is. It can be overwhelming. And this is why a lot of people think spiritual people who are connected with the divine are, I don't know, they say hippie, and it's like, that's so dumb. I don't even want to get into it. It doesn't literally make any logical sense. But I could see the woo-woo-ness. I could see how it sounds far out, but it's not. This is actually truth, and I love it. Anyway, okay, so what messages are you ready to hear? I'm seeing the number 4. So this goes back to that building in the distance. What messages are you ready for at this time? I'm seeing this lion / sheep almost do like the hamster wheel thing. And you know, with the hamster wheel, it's like you don't get to go to the top. You're on the wheel. So I think oh god. Okay, that wanted to come out. Let's just look at these cards so far. Yeah. So what's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, nine of swords. Okay. What messages are you ready to hear? Well, you're getting wisdom. You're getting this awareness. This is one water, whatever. Water 1. You guys see this. However, what's coming in reverse is comfort, stability, right? And we talk about this. Yeah, we already know this. You guys know this. It makes you uncomfortable to a certain degree, because I'm seeing more light than not. And then we have Knight of Fire. This is the Knight of Wands. This is passionate. So in this deck, it's saying adaptability, adjustment, camouflage. Okay. Okay, because this is mutable energy coming through, which is going with the flow. So what messages are you ready for, like, at this time? Okay. Adaptability, adjustment. An adjustment needs to be made. There is this push and pull energy towards wanting to be comfortable, but it's like you need to be uncomfortable in order to get more comfortable. I think that's another way to look at it, right? You guys need to get uncomfortable in order to get more comfortable, because there is this energy of, look. There's like this light, all this light, but it's in reverse. It's like you guys don't want to see it with maybe specific things, right? Because again, I'm seeing that you're liking it, but then a little bit of not liking it. So we're asking, what messages are you ready for? Oh. 10 of what? Oh, 10 of Cups again. This has to do with this building. Rejuvenation, fulfillment, marriage. Okay, so let's channel it. What messages are you ready for? Oh, 3 of Pentacles, earth, home, healing, protection. You guys are going to have to put in the work. That may be a question mark for you guys, because I'm seeing you guys look at your phone after getting these signs from the universe. And I hate to tell you, you're not going to like it, but like, that's part of it. That's doing your work. And I promise you, you guys will get rewarded for it in the end. But you got to do it. This back and forth energy, or, oh, no, it's too bright, too much information, or I don't know if I could do this. That's an energy you give off to the universe. And the universe responds only to energy. So fake it till you make it. I'm not kidding. People, like, I don't know, have different opinions on that. The point of the faking it till you making it whatever, isn't until it gets real. I feel like we've all done this at some point in our lives, so it really shouldn't be that big of a deal, you know, whether it's in school, as children, growing into a confidence energy. It's like if you didn't have it naturally, or if it was taken away from you, or you took it away from yourself, whatever you want to call it, it's like just fake it till you make it. So I'm going to channel it, but what I mean by this, with this building of something, it's going to sound stupid, but it works. When you do research, when you're doing this, thinking things like this is easy, or I could do this, I will do this, those things help. They're affirmations, whether you're doing it mentally or writing them out, whatever, verbally, those things help. Shut your dog up. Oh, no, 2 cards. Nope, we just want the one. Just the one. Wow. Just one. What messages are you actually ready for at this time in your life? Ooh, okay, wow. 3 of air, 3 of swords, Hercules. Great effort, trial, persistence. Persistence. 5 of air. Structural stability, foundation, risk analyst. There's something about maybe taking a risk, not wanting to do it, not wanting this change. Definitely, for sure. Okay. So, what messages are you guys ready to hear? What guys are you actually like that would best work in your favor to just focus on this sign from the universe? What is it? Ooh, what? Red, leaving red little dots. So this is, again, the 4th house, root chakra. Oh, wait, did number 4 come through? It did not. That's okay. It's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, 5. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's my own ego. Okay, so these red little dots, they're leaving your eyes. So you have to... Okay. It goes back to the street sign. Like, which 2 of swords energy? What do I do? What do I do? Something about stability needs to change or leave the way you look at it. There's something about how you look at something, whatever this building is, it gives you that feeling of feeling comfortable because this is what you know. It's your foundation. But there's something about it that needs to change in order to get this building, this other building. I'm seeing the American flag. And remember, Statue of Liberty came through before. So you have to free yourself from these limited beliefs. You guys have limited beliefs. And this stems from the home, root chakra, 4th house placement in astrology, your home. So this is all in your mind as to what makes you feel safe. Root chakra is safe. If there's an earthquake, you're not safe, right? Like, that's the best way I could say it. Like, we're walking on the cement. We're walking on the grass. Like, that is the ground. This is It's just a safe energy, and there's something about this idea as to what makes you safe needs to evolve, needs to transform, needs to change, because it doesn't suit you anymore, because there's too much light. You see there is awareness to something, and it has to do with being able to get this building, whatever this building is symbolic of. I'm seeing Saturn in your eye, but this time there's tons of light. So I think of good, like responsibilities, structure and all that, like in the positive way of looking at it, not like, oh, responsibility, like not the negative way of looking at Saturn. Wherever Saturn is, it requires work in our natal chart, but you'll reap the rewards to wherever this is. This is what's coming through. I see this path of light, and I see so many trees on the left, so many trees on the right, and there's a bunch of white dots, which is your higher self. Again, I see you guys reading this book. You have too much light not to go on this path that, I'm going to open my eyes, that you guys, that disrupts your comfort level. But if you guys see something in the far distance, you guys are not capable of getting this currently. It's something you currently don't have, and you're aware of it. It's something you want, but it requires changing what you consider to be stability. I'm picking up on a belief system. It has to change. 3 of air, great effort, trial, persistence. So this is something that would not be overnight, because the things that we believe to be true, our belief system, the root chakra, what makes us feel stable, no, this is that and that is this, whatever. You can't just change that as much as you want to. And Saturn is all about time through effort. So to get this fulfillment, you have to make this adjustment in your life through persistence. Because it's like the universe and you understand that you are aware and that you have the wisdom to do this. So it's like, how much longer can you, quote unquote, lie to yourself? Or try to manipulate the universe in being like, I don't know how, And it's like, the universe is like, you know damn well, The universe definitely has an attitude. It does. And for 10 of water to come through, and you see there's like these hands over this head. It's like, again, this root chakra energy connects with your mind, with what gives you stability in your thoughts. Something about it needs to change, and you guys are aware of it. And it may be painful because 3 of air, 3 of swords is coming through. It's like disconnecting. Ooh, Draco. You see Hercules is cutting the head off of Draco, which is, maybe you guys want to look into Draco. Draco doesn't get the best rep. But yeah, you guys have to change something about your mindset for yourself. And it could be painful because it's a change, but you guys are capable of doing this. That's what I would focus on. You guys want to stop this whole, oh my God, this is too much. The universe talks to me. Whatever this looks like to you guys, I don't know. It's just what I'm channeling. Then focus on the one thing and ignore all the other signs. I don't know what this building is, what it symbolizes for you guys, but it's 10 of water energy. It's a fulfillment of like, oh, that's Saturday, weekend vibe in bed. Yeah, I think it's something to do with your heart. Or it connects with your heart. Or it connects with your dreams. It's like, maybe if you get this building, then you get that. Something like that. You know, we have to be smart, right? Like, in order to get this, whatever this dream is, okay, well, you can't just, okay, well, what do you have to do to get that? Do you have to make money? Do you have the job to make the money? Do you need another job? Do you need more hours? Like, that's what I mean. There needs to be like a strategic plan to get what you want. You can't just go with the flow. Like, yeah, that'd be nice, but we can't, you know? We do need that earth energy, that earth element. But you guys are aware of that, but yet you don't do something about it. Okay? So that's what I got for you guys. I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. All right. Bye, guys. Okay. So, pile 2. Hi, pile 2. Okay. So, with this deck, we are going to be discussing messages, synchronicities, numbers, just signs that you guys just can't say is a coincidence to. You just can't. So with that being said, let's light some sage. And then I'm going to start channeling for you guys. What are these messages, these synchronicities you guys are getting from the universe that you just can't ignore? You just can't. You just can't. What are these messages for? What are these messages you guys are getting from the universe? Oh, okay. Purple dots. I feel like I'm seeing white dots too. So your higher self, intuition. I am seeing you guys like in this dark room, and there's this ooh, I'm thinking of the Wizard of Oz because the path is lit. I'm seeing this path in the path is lit. I'm seeing this path in front of you guys, and there's light. And I feel like I'm seeing 2 children. Oh, they just kissed. Okay. Ooh, and now I don't know where the other child went, but now it's just like this one child, and I see them turning into a tree. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Oh my God, the lovers. Oh my God. Wait, I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to see this. The lovers, and you see how the tree is behind her? Oh my God. And this path of light. I love it. But it's in reverse. Now, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I'm picking up on right away, intuitively, this is self-love. You have this journey, this path of self-love. You know, you see, I said the path is lit. There's a sun here. So it's like illuminating your path. There is light shedding. So there's 2 people and they kiss, right? Now, when the lovers comes in reverse, this could be about a relationship. It could be. But it also could be about self-love. And we could look at this as like, your light and your shadow type of energy. Again, you turn into a tree. And you're seeing this. There's purple dots, white dots. Something about this should Knight of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Swords is smart energy, but it can also be kind of flimsy. It could be kind of like, should I? And I feel like this speaks about like you guys being in this dark room and this light is shining on you guys. So there could be difficulty with this. So what message of synchronicities are you guys getting? Definitely about... now that I think of that kiss again, it's like a kiss goodbye. So, you guys may be getting signs to let a part of you die, you know? And it's that like Pluto and Scorpio energy. Something must die in order for something to be created. And when this part dies, this part of you, right? I saw this other person walk away. You are a tree. And now we're in your mind and I see all this light, and I feel like it's you guys. And I see this is going to sound a little weird, but a brain, because we're in your mind, right? But I'm also seeing this brain in there too. It's almost like, what is it called? Sheep calling? Like, or, what is that? Because I was seeing somebody who looks like they're like a guide, like they're guiding, and it's either you or your higher self. And when you're trying to get all the sheep into a certain thing, it's like the brain, it's like you were walking towards your brain. Just follow me here, guys. And then there's this, the sheep turns in, the brain turns into a sheep. And it's like, what is it? Herding the rest of the sheep? I can't. Sorry. Too many cards. Just one. And there's so much light. And now there's this new scene of, it's like, I don't know. I feel like you guys are running. And it's like a part of your shadow is holding on to you. Like trying to bring you back. Like grab you by the ankles, so to speak. And, ooh, I'm gonna open my eyes. And it's like your shadow, it's like an older version. Like these were children, and then now it's like a new scene of two people. They're older, and the shadow version of you is holding onto your ankles, and then they get stretched out. You know, like I feel like it's symbolic for, it's like the shadow is stuck. Right? That's why they're getting stretched out, because they're holding on to you while like still being caught on something in the back, like in the past, I feel like. And this is why they're expanding, like stretching. Because if somebody's just holding onto your ankle and you're running, they're going to be going with you. But this isn't the case. They're kind of like Gumby, so to speak. I hope all that made sense. So I'm just trying to think rationally, like in the mind. Again, that Knight of Swords energy was there at the bottom of the deck. So it's like smart energy. We see this brain and it turns into a sheep, and sheep calling, whatever you call that. I feel like trying to get all your thoughts. I feel like this is symbolic of all your thoughts, all these sheep. And your brain is trying to maybe bring it together, make logic of it, something like that. And it stems from needing to leave something behind. I feel like it's your shadow, like your negative traits or something like that, whatever this is symbolic of. Yes. Oh my God. So remember, okay, hold on. So we got Two of Wands straight up, and then we got the Chariot in reverse. Remember how I said it's like this shadow part of you? Because this is what I feel like it is. It's like Gumby, like they're from the past and they're holding on. They don't go anywhere. This part of you doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't evolve you. It doesn't move you from point A to point B. It's like you can't reach a goal because of this trait of yours, a part of you. Again, we're seeing like duality here, and it's in reverse. But But Two of Wands is here. Wands is fire. This is like somebody considering their options. And this has to do, oh, I wish I said I saw her with a cape in your mind. This is the brain. So look. This is supposed to be you guys. Like, you guys are this guide. And it's like you guys control your minds. But you guys may get caught up in these thoughts, because again, I think all these sheep represent your thoughts. I almost feel like this is you as well, and all your thoughts are scattered here. And remember, we're talking about somebody sheep call, I don't know what that is, but you know, like I picture this like almost like the Huskies, you know, with this imagery, because this is supposed to be a chariot, a buggy, and it's supposed to be two what is a sphinx, something like that. Regardless, it's animals. And it's like your brain, your mind can lead you into a clear path. Because again, the Wizard of Oz, right? Your path is being illuminated for you. But you hold yourself back. So what's the bottom of the day? The Sun in reverse. You guys, get in your own mind. You hold yourself back. This is ego. This is the Sun. This is that Leo-like energy, but it's in reverse. So what signs do you get? What messages do you get? So you definitely get signs about your journey, about your path, your life, like which direction to go. You get signs about which path should you go, and that you control this. But then you also get signs that you allow yourself to not move on whatever it is you want to move on. Like whatever ideas you have about your path, to go there. Because this is self-love, and this is the journey of self-love. But you don't move on something within your journey because of whatever the shadow represents to you. Self-doubt, fear of change, whatever. You get signs on this that you're holding yourself back. You may get signs that something needs to change in order for something to change. That, I feel like, is the message. That something needs to change in order for something to change. Hopefully you understand that. Oh my, okay, these ones want to come out, so we're just going to take it. Oof. Okay, yeah. So we got Justice, we have Death in reverse, and we have Nine of Wands in reverse. You guys need to be open to this change, to bring harmony into your life, to bring balance into your life. We're going to channel this, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's something about signs on change and something new, because Nine of Wands energy is, it speaks of like Sagittarius energy. And this is all about something new. Let's go out. Let's explore. Let's do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying this is that energy. I'm just saying it's a general energy. Okay. It's about traveling. It's about moving, but yet what's coming through is not being able to move. And death is coming through in reverse, which means something doesn't get to transform. Something doesn't get to make a shift in order for you to get there. No, something has to end in order for you to be open to this journey or part of your path of self-love. Eight of Pentacles. This is Saturn. This is putting in the work, putting in the time. Make sure you guys see all the cards. Okay. All right, so let's channel this. What messages, what synchronicities are you guys getting? What messages, what signs are you guys getting from the universe? So we're like up close to your eye, right? And it's like the color of your eye is supposed to be, I don't know, it's just like this darker color. And I feel like it's a shadow of you. I feel like I'm seeing your shadow leave you and you seeing this. It's like this energy, like where does this energy go, right? Because we talk about this like in other videos, like transformation, changing. Like energy doesn't die, it transforms. But no. This is not the case. This part of you, there is, ooh, like I'm seeing this like shake up in your mind. It's literally like a small little earthquake, purple little dots. And there is this window to, I feel like escape is the energy. This part of you is supposed to, I feel like, this is going to sound weird, but there are weirder things going on in life. I think this part of you dies in the sense of like, it does not transform into something else. I feel like this energy actually leaves your body and I don't know, goes into the cosmos or something like that. I don't know how to describe this. And yeah, you guys can make of that what you will. It's your reading. It's like we're on this ride in your mind. It's like new energy enters your mind and you see this coming in. It's like new energy will come in, be restored once this energy leaves you. It's like you get given something. You're given something for going on this quote unquote ride, this adventure in your mind, because it stems in your mind, this shadowy trait. I'm almost getting this abduction, like this kidnapping energy, like you're a prisoner to this shadow of yours, a shadowy trait. And in order to like remove it, it requires like deep mental work. Really seeing things differently. And there's something intuitively about this, you guys know. So what I'm picking up on is traveling. What signs do you guys get? And the traveling could be symbolism for actually go travel, or like, hey, you're seeing all these things because a movement needs to happen, like like a revolution within you. It's like you try to do these things to not, I don't want to say escape yourself, but again, there's this like kidnapper energy. I hope you guys understand this is symbolism. You guys have to apply common sense here, what this means for you guys. But it's like, you guys may try to evolve. You guys may try to do better, because I'm seeing this girl climb this ladder outside of her to escape her own prison. That's like the energy. It's like your shadowy trait. it could be negative thoughts. It could be, I'm gonna open my eyes. It could be like, you don't believe in yourself, or this could never happen for me. That could literally be the shadowy trait. Again, the Lovers is in reverse. So this could be about self-love. Maybe you guys deeply do not love yourselves. And maybe it's surface level. Maybe you don't realize that. But, ooh, this is like that energy of the abduction. It's like, let me show you what I was channeling. It's like you want out. It's like you're begging your own mind. This negative, you know, this is all part of spirituality, by the way. Like, understanding this part of you. Because how can something leave, or how can something change? How can something transform unless you are aware of this about yourself, right? And a lot of people have difficulty with this in life because it would mean having to take accountability, being responsible for your own life and, like, you know, the shit you guys go through. And that's a hard pill to swallow. It is. It's like justice. I think of legal things too, getting balance, getting order for your life, to free yourself. Justice can be looked at too as like karma, like balancing the scales, but it's like the time has come. Like, maybe this was your own karma. You were born with this. And this is what I mean, like, by there are things that are weirder that can happen that are outside of you. Like, because I was saying before, this energy must die. It must, you know? So this new energy can come in. And I feel like it's work, putting work into yourself. But it's like the time has come to, I don't know, how does a case work? Like, to deal with what is right in front of you. Mentally, it's like it cannot be ignored. It has to be dealt with. There must be justice, quote unquote, for you, for peace of mind. It's like maybe you did your time. You were a prisoner to your own thoughts, and it's time to free yourself. Because I see somebody who, again, Wizard of Oz energy. There's this path. But it includes self-love. But you can't move. You can't, it's like you just look at the path. You look at the Wizard of Oz. I mean, what type of movie would that have been if she never went, you know, on the yellow brick road? So I'm going to channel this again. Try to get a little more like clear messages. Let's light some incense. What messages, synchronicities, signs that you just can't ignore? Something, you definitely are getting signs that something's got to go. Something's got to end in order for you to get this freedom. This, and it includes self-love. It may have to do with loving your shadow, which, for those of you who don't understand, that's basically like understanding yourself. Like, okay, this is why I did this. This is why I did that. I understand. I love myself. I forgive myself. Like, those things may sound cheesy or stupid, but again, these are affirmations you're saying out loud or you're confirming within yourself. And it's like, how else can something change in your life unless you recognize it, right? You can't just be like, it can't just be surface level. It cannot be surface level because there isn't like, okay, well, what's inside, you know, like, otherwise that's how we get into these repetitive loops, you know? It's just, let's do it again. All right, again. Because it's like you kind of sort of understand, but you don't really understand until you do the work. You know, when I think of self-love, I also think of believing in yourself. So maybe this yellow brick road requires you believing in yourself, but you hold yourself back. Because again, this is you. You are, sorry, Gumby, you know, so to speak. And it's like maybe you've been in this for too long and it's time for justice, so to speak. But it's not like you could just recognize this and be like, you know what? I deserve this. Let me know. Like there is a part of you that holds you a prisoner. So the signs you may get is I can do it type of thing. What messages are you getting from the universe that you just can't deny? I'm seeing a lot of light around your head. A lot of light, and your eye is on your head. It's just the way these visions come through. It's just symbolic. It's like I'm seeing these mountains and your eye is at the end. So it may require work. It's again goes back to mental work. You are getting these signs and messages. Possibly about working on yourself. What are the messages you're getting? I'm seeing on like one of these mountains, like a bunch of people come down, like in a group. Definitely seeing teeth. It's like a mix of this energy. So it's like, this could be negative self-talk. Again, not believing in yourself. And it's almost like this grinding energy of teeth. Like it's not the actual teeth that are grinding, but there's something symbolic of this. I don't know how to explain it. I just think of like a chainsaw, like, you know, like those, when you look at these things, like these tools, it's like there is this, I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, and there's just too much, I'm seeing a lot of light, too much light for this, like, to be going on. You know what I'm feeling? Potential. Your potential. And it's like, I feel like it's over with not doing anything with your potential. It can't just stay in your mind. Remember, there's like these sheep, and it's, here's your brain, and then it turns into a sheep, and then this is like the sheep that herds all the other sheep, something like that. It's like, it can't just all stay in your mind, these positive things. Something needs to physically happen too. And remember, you're running, and then your shadow holds on to you. So you're stopping yourself. Okay, so in this deck, we're going to be discussing how are you responding to this? Are you ignoring these signs, these messages? Are you listening to them? Or are you listening and you're just not getting it? How are you guys responding to these messages? This one wants to come out. It's like I see you guys acknowledging them, and you're looking down like a well or something. Like it's a long way down, something like, and you're writing. It's almost as if like you're creating this ladder from the ground up. Like you're at the top and you're looking down the well, and there's a ladder in the well, and you're drawing the ladder. Like the message is you created the ladder from the ground up. So you may be, like, how are you responding? You're acknowledging these messages from the universe that a change needs to happen, because I think of this from the ground, like it looks like a well, a hole in the ground, whatever you want to call this. So there's something about like that Eight of Pentacles energy, the work that's involved with it, and you guys acting on it. Oh, let's look at these. Princess of Wands. Oh, I love this, because this is definitely like that energy of you guys at the top of the well, and then you're like, remember I said you guys are painting the ladder? I feel like this is you guys and you're painting this, and you're like at the top of the ladder, at the top of the well, whatever. Like it makes you guys passionate about the potential, and your eye, I was seeing this as your eye, like is on this, but the Chariot is in reverse, and this is Cancer energy. So yeah, you guys are, I think I said purple dots, you guys are intuitively aware of this energy, but are you guys acting on it? Are you guys doing anything? Ooh. Again, there's something about your... oh, the work that's involved. I forgot about that part. So, Fortune. This is Saturn energy. This is a new cycle beginning. Okay? It's straight up. How are you guys responding to this? You guys are passionate and aware that something is beginning, but that work is involved. So maybe you guys stall. There's something to that. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. How are you guys responding to these messages? I almost feel like the pupil of your eye is now at the bottom of the well, looking up. Like there's something about figuring out. It's this ladder energy. Now we're in your mind. And there's too much noise. Too many people. All these, I want to call these warriors. Like they are lining up. So how are you guys responding? I think you guys are trying to figure out how to do this. Whatever it is you guys feel like you got to do. Self-love, working on your shadow. Your eye is on it. I see it. But there is this too much noise from other people, because I'm seeing the noise, the frequency energy. I'm gonna open my eyes. I feel like too many people are in your head. Nine of Discs. Okay, so gain in reverse. Yeah. So this is Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which means like not feeling abundant. Oh, Lust in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I think you guys get confused or unsure how to do whatever it is that needs to be done. But I see this passion because it's a princess, it's not a queen. So it's like this young energy of, I'm ready, but dot dot dot, like, okay, how do we get it going? You know, like, and I'm seeing what's holding you back, you yourself, is maybe, you know, because warrior energy is coming through and there's so many people. Maybe these are smart people because I'm seeing so much light. Maybe these are people who come off as abundant in your life. I'm not too sure. But it's like these people who you think are smart, and they may be smart. Oh, it's so funny. I look at this. Look at there's imagery on these cards. I feel like these are these warriors. Maybe you allow people who you believe to be smart hold you back. Or maybe they tell you, I don't know, the opposite of what the universe is telling you. The opposite of what your intuition tells you. And you listen. So it's like you can't create your own universe. You know what I mean by that? You can't create this life you want. You can't move on it. It's like maybe that shadowy trait is listening to people outside of you. And when I think of, what's at the bottom of the deck? Lust. These people just may not have like the same ideas as you, passions as you. It doesn't make them not smart, but it means like what you believe you want or need, whatever, it doesn't align with what they believe, with what they believe, period. And you're kind of getting you're kind of confusing it, the journeys. It's like it's your journey. And I really believe in this energy of, it's the Libra part of me, I'm not gonna lie, but I really believe in getting outside opinions, outside thoughts, having those conversations. Sorry guys, hold on. Actually, it'll go on for, hold on. For food for thought, and to always keep an open mind. But at the end of the day, you can't have a mind that's too open, because then you won't have a mind of your own. That's what I'm seeing happening here. Even looking at this guy, it's like a warrior, you know, it's like what I was seeing, tons of warriors. When I think of a warrior, they're wearing this type of armor, right? But this armor symbolically, like, it prevents you from touching what you want to touch. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it kind of kills your manifestations. So how are you responding to this? Well, you may be getting signs and then asking people outside of you what they think, and then they kill it for you. So that's a hard one, you know, because you have to control your own mind. I don't think people should have this mentality of, I don't care what other people think. Like, yes. I'm saying this wrong. Hold on. I think if you're really in control of your own mind and you have authority over your own life, you take control. Your voice matters for your life, only your voice, but you can't hear other people's thoughts. There's something wrong with that picture. And I get it, because people will taint it. That's why a lot of people don't like to speak out loud what they're doing or what they want to achieve, because people will kill your dreams. Yeah, you have to be confident enough. And that's what I feel like this reading is calling the Lovers in reverse, because you are the tree. Remember, you are the tree. I think your shadowy trait is allowing other people's thoughts and opinions to destroy this passion. And this passion, again, includes this yellow brick road. All right, so how are you responding to this? How are you, oh, no, one card. Are you ignoring these signs, these messages? Are you listening to them? How are you responding to these messages? I feel like I'm seeing a guitar. A guitar in your, it's not just in your, you're in your eye. So like in your, I don't know, I want to say like soul, body, because it's definitely part of your body. I was seeing it in as well. So, okay, and now I'm seeing, I don't know Star Wars that well, but those troopers, I don't know. So again, and they have something like, what is it, a bazooka? I don't even know if that's a real thing. Anyway, it's like you are the guitar, and it's like there are these people outside of you that may have different thoughts, may have different opinions. Because it's totally two different types of energies. It's like this open energy, and they have armor, they have protection, they have, and again, we're back in your mind, and I see you as this guide, and you're with a sheep, and now it's changing. There's this path, and there's mountains on the left, there's mountains on the right. So I'm getting the same messages, just slightly different. And now I'm seeing, ooh, it's like that, the lovers, like that, I forgot what that person is in between the two people, but they're like at the top of this mountain now, trying to, it's an angel, it's like an archangel creating this path for you, and the path is lit. But this path includes the cosmos, the universe, just a very different energy. I'm gonna open my eyes. Compared to outsiders. So when that happens, Knight of Wands. Wow, a lot of passion here. This is like that guitar. It's like, how are you responding? It's a little confusing. It's wish-washy energy. You feel compelled to do something, to act, because fire is creating. It's alchemizing. It's alchemy. But you hold yourself back in some type of way. What is this? Five of Swords. Defeat. I feel like the Priestess, there it is, this angel, this something like the Lovers. It was so similar. Where's that card? Hold on. Trying to illuminate your path. Yeah, look, it's like, I don't know if you guys see that. So intuitively, you guys may be connected with this energy. Five of Swords, I don't like that card. I feel like it's a very egotistical card. It's a card about winning. I almost feel like this is connected with, remember I said there's this, Sorry, hold on one second. Let's pull one more. And I'm going to channel again, but I just want to look at the cards. Eight of Wands in reverse. Not acting. And Wands is fire. It's passion. Again, it's this mix of energy. So it confuses the universe because the universe works off of energy. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like you guys want to act, but you hold yourselves back. You guys may be, well, you guys are. These cards are a reflection of your guys' energy as well as what we're asking for from spirit, right? Like, how are you guys responding to this? Are you guys ignoring the signs, the messages? Are you listening, trying to listen, but just not getting it? Like, you guys attract that into you based off of your energy. And this is what I'm seeing here. You guys may become outside things that aren't your own authority, right? You are your own authority. You control your life. This is your stage. This is the matrix, quote unquote. You create this. And it's like you allow others to dream for you, speak for you, whatever this is symbolic of, okay? And it's like you kind of morph into that as well. I feel like you guys are the, what do you call those? The troopers in Star Wars? I don't know, whatever. Because at the end of the day, you control your own mind. Nobody is responsible for this. It's okay to get food for thought, but then make your own decision. But you let them get to you, something like that. So I'm going to channel this again. Let's light some sage. How are you guys responding to this? Are you ignoring the signs? Well, you guys, it's a mix. It's like maybe there are days where you don't. Maybe it's like you listen. These signs you get that you connect with. I feel like you guys are like this trooper and the guitar. Now the guitar is symbolism for music, this artist, if you will, type of energy. And yet these warriors, this trooper type of energy is, you know, type of energy. Hopefully that makes sense. But it's like, does that align with who you really are? I believe in balance. And I think, we're here on Earth having a human experience for a reason, to have an earthly experience. But we can't forget about magic. We can't forget about what it can do for you guys, right? Think about everything you've ever wanted in your life that you've got. You manifested that. You created it, whether you envisioned it, you worked on it, you put work, you alchemized that through fire. It's a belief. Call it what you want, but that is what it is. And I'm seeing this fire-like energy. I'm seeing this passion and wanting to do something, and maybe you guys do. And then it's like, intuitively, it's like you pick up on this earth and air. So communication, thoughts, grounding type of energy, but it's not for you. That doesn't mean like not smart, not grounded. No, it's just that you need both. Okay, so let's channel this again. Are you guys listening to these messages? Like, what's going on here? Are you guys listening to these messages you're getting from the universe? I'm seeing you guys like almost like Thumbelina and you just climbed up a windowsill. For those of you who don't know Thumbelina, it's a small little person, like 1 foot, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, she's a midget. So she just climbed up the windowsill. And again, there's like this shadowy energy of like a kidnap almost. Like, no, like you can't escape. It's almost like you guys can't escape your mind. You hold yourself back because outside this window, I'm seeing those purple dots. The intuitively knowing. And now it's like I can barely see. And I see this eye. Like it's you guys looking, and then you look up at the sky and you're connecting with it. I see your eye looking back at you in the sky. Ooh, I'm seeing like a wolf like transform, like on the other side, not you guys, but like looking back at you. It's like you guys see right in front of you this, it's a mix because I'm seeing a turtle in water and going somewhere. I'm gonna open my eyes. It's like you guys see this journey right in front of you. When I think of a wolf, I think wild, going with the instincts, what you intuitively know to be true. And it's either like these warriors, these people that are in your mind, it may just be that. What will they think? You know, blah, 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 blah. And it's like you just hold yourself back, ultimately. Okay. So with this pile, we're going to be discussing what messages are you actually ready for at this time in your life to hear, to listen, and to accept and go towards. And why. Okay. So what messages are you guys ready for from the universe, like to focus on? Okay. Like what messages are you ready to like pay attention to and do something? I feel like we're in the woods. Like I'm seeing the trees and your eyes at the top of it. There's light. What messages are you ready to listen to? There is a knowing, an inner knowing about your path. You know, I think of the trees that, again, you are the tree. Excuse me. It's just like this knowledge, this information you have. It just may be like against the status quo, so to speak. But it's smart. It's like, what messages are you ready to hear? Ooh, this has to do with your shadow. What messages are you ready to hear at this time and act on? I'm seeing a book in your mind. There is this inner knowing to get to your path, what needs to die, so to speak. And I feel like it has to do with how you speak to yourself. There is like this opposition energy with your path and people or people's thoughts. And it's like your shadow is... It's like, yeah, you intuitively maybe understand other people's thoughts and they don't agree with your path, your journey, something like that. And it's like, you're smart enough to know to escape, to get out of this. You're like kidnapping yourself from like a prisoner to other people's thoughts and beliefs that don't resonate with your own. There you go. There's the message. This is what you're ready for at this time. You gotta let it go. So when I think of this energy, oh, I just saw a flame. it just doesn't resonate with your passions, with what you know to be true. There is this energy of passion and a knowing. And it's a yellow brick road. It leads you to, besides illuminating who you really are, figuring this out, the journey of self-love. But when work is involved and work is needed here, you get rewarded for that. So maybe you guys are in fear. Fear of rejection, fear of, I don't know. But you have to believe. This is just what I keep getting. I keep getting these same messages. Free yourself. What are you ready to hear? Something about really realizing about your shadow and how it holds you back. And how you hold yourself hostage. Something to reflect. Oh, the Emperor, Leo. This was the fire. Reputation, showmanship, chivalry, loyalty. The Emperor, take control, power, your power. Oh, the Lovers. Cancer energy, family, affection, loved ones, connection. Love your shadow. I feel like this is supposed to be your shadow. Do you guys see this? You know, here's the thing about Leo energy too. And I'm sorry if you guys are Leo. Or strong Leo placements, whatever. But it's like the truth is that this energy regarding Leo, and I feel like this is kind of coming through in this reading, is so on the axis, the Leo axis is Aquarius, right? So it's like we want to do Leo energy. We want to do what's cool, like and apply common sense here. I'm talking about general energy. I'm not saying every Leo is like this, not at all. But it's like that Leo energy wants to do something that is cool. Like what will be liked, right? It's a popular energy. What is popular? What will work? And then Aquarius energy wants the same thing, but isn't trying to be different. Aquarius energy is just different. And see, that's where Aquariuses get like hung up on like being insulted, because it's like, I wasn't trying to do this, because it's true. It's they are different. And then they end up bringing that Leo energy into like their life because they are futuristic. Aquariuses, they see things. This is why they're different. They get these downloads like the star card, like from source, universe, whatever, as to what will be cool, but it's not cool yet. They are the trendsetters. They are, but they got to go through that, like, you're the oddball, you're weird, whatever energy, unfortunately, until it's cool. Not always, but general energy. So the reason I'm bringing this in is because what messages are you ready to hear at this time? It's like, leave this behind, what others, because others is coming through in this reading. Love yourself. Love your flame. Love your fire. Love this Emperor energy. But the evolved Leo energy, because each zodiac sign has the evolved version and then the unevolved version. So it's like, be that evolved Leo energy. Yeah, maybe your path is different, kind of like Aquarius like, but it is something, like there is something to it. And don't let others get in your head. What messages are you ready? What messages are you actually ready for at this time in your life? to listen to accept and go towards? Like, what are you ready for? Oh, Kazar. Exchange of energy consumption. Do you guys see this? This is like an energy of like the energy vampires, some like an exchange of energy with somebody, but it's not somebody, it's like representative of people. It's gotta go. You gotta be like Leo like, and it's self-oriented, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but you gotta go for what you want, what resonates with your heart, your connection to source, you know, your connection to your path. You kind of just got to block it out. I don't know how else to explain this, but there are certain energies that you just kind of got to block, ignore, even if it's real. So let's say this is real, that everybody's opposing you, you know, or opposing your path or whatever you believe, whatever this is symbolic of, because it's all symbolism. It's like blocking has always worked for me energetically. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Block. You're blocked. You're blocked from me. You're blocked from access to me, from my life, my thoughts. I don't give a fuck. You know, like that is the energy that you are ready for at this time, that you can embrace and get into. No more like exchange of energies, like knowing other people's thoughts and caring about these people's thoughts. Because again, we're seeing purple dots, which is an intuitive knowing. Oh my God, you know what? Also, this is connected to your higher, not your higher self, your shadow. When you're trying to escape this window and you get pulled back and you see like purple dots in the window, something like that. Yeah, look, the Fool. Sagittarius energy is coming through. Travel. What did I say? Travel. This could be symbolism, or it could be really traveling. I don't know. Culture, philosophy, adventure. And, you know, that's the thing about Sagittarius energy too, where they're different. Fire signs are different. Like, they create. They stand out. It just is what it is. I'm sorry, but fire signs will know what I'm talking about. We don't blend. We don't blend. No, I'm sorry. It's just not part of our path. So the Fool in tarot speaks of taking a risk, taking a chance, and believing in yourself, really believing in yourself and making it happen. And that's what I'm picking up on. Black hole, drain of resources, dangerous undercurrent. What are you ready to hear and act on? Letting this go. This is just draining you, holding you. It's literally like sleeping with your enemies and waking up every day with a fucking dagger in your back. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, this is what this energy speaks of. And it's like, but instead of, it's like when you get the dagger out, you give them a hug. Like, this is what you're doing, all symbolically, because these people, they could be looking out for you, your best interests. But if it goes against what you would intuitively believe, because Sagittarius energy, they're led by their intuition, Jupiter rules them, then like, you are killing your own dreams. You're killing it. You're killing your own manifestations. Let me repeat that. You. One more. Oh, I love it. Water page. Page of Cups. Columba? I don't know. Message of peace, hope, optimism. What's at the bottom of the deck? King of Air. What did I say? Links. Silent observation. Opportune timing. Good enough. Smart energy. But also heart. Heart. Leo is heart. Cancer, the moon. Heart. It's all heart. Fire, creation, something new. Going with it. Optimism, hope. It's like your shadow. It's got to die. Because it's a negative thought. It's almost as if like your shadow's like, remember the last time it didn't work out? You know, it's like that one emoji in our phones where the girl, she's like that's your shadow. It's doubt. It's not believing. You have to believe. You have to. It's so important. We have the sun here. Sun rules Leo. We have the moon here. Moon rules Cancer. We have Jupiter here. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. And then it's also the Fool energy in this deck. So it's Mars, action. And then cup of water. Cup of water. You want a cup of water? No. Whatever. Water page. Oh, Page of Cups. This is what this is. Whatever. It's a message from like the psychic realm. You're intuitive. Like what is the water in you telling you, your feelings? Wait, what did we have bottom of the day? I forgot. King of Air. That's right. King of Swords. What are you guys ready for? This is what you guys are ready for to hear at this time, listen to, accept, and go towards. And this is why. Your shadow, it's like your shadow wants to literally hurt you. And you have to learn to love that because there's a reason for that. You guys can think back to your childhood, whatever, your shadow. We hold on to our shadow. We have trouble letting go because our shadow has helped us in some type of way. That's like that reverse psychology bullshit that goes on in our brain where we hurt ourselves. The shadow that doesn't serve a purpose, like negative thoughts, right? Maybe that helped you change growing up. I can never do this. I can never do this. I want to do this though. And then it like motivates you. Like maybe that was that mix, pull and tug, whatever energy with your shadow. So it's like you subconsciously hold on to it because maybe low key you feel like it motivates you. But there are times in our lives where it's like the old ways of doing things for ourselves will no longer work. It just won't. And that's what's happening here. It's like you don't need that anymore to motivate yourself. You don't need that anymore to push you or to make you feel comfortable. Okay, so let's channel this and then we'll end the reading here. What do these cards speak of? What are you ready to act on at this time? Based off what the universe has been guiding you guys. Where the universe has been guiding you guys. What are you, like, what is your soul ready for at this time to do? I'm seeing feet, like walking, like you guys are wearing small heels. I don't know, it's like open sandals, but with a little heel. And I feel like I'm seeing pigs, but they're turning into dogs. And I feel like there's several of them. So I think of the 3 little pigs. And I think automatically like, what is the story of that? The 3 little pigs. It's like getting to the house, right? Getting to the better house for you, so to speak. And being loyal to this, committing to this. There may be times of like unsure, you know, how to get to this, but just stay with it, like connect with it and go with it is what I'm picking up on. Because it's like, it's going to work out in your favor, which makes sense. It's like, it's the path to your soul, you know, this is what you're seeing. I feel like I'm seeing Saturn fly into the cosmos, like getting away. So it's like freeing yourself from restricting yourself, holding yourself back. Because I think of Saturn with that, what is it, the orb? I forgot, but it's boundaries. And I'm seeing like this lightning bolt in your eye and it's white. Like I'm thinking of your higher self, like using that Saturn energy in a smart way. Because again, it goes back to the building, painting this ladder, whatever. And we go back to this path of yours. It's like the message from the universe that you're ready to hear at this time, that you guys should be focusing on, is committing and being loyal to maybe what it is you're good at, what it is you're meant to do. because I'm seeing like this puppy, so to speak. And he looks around like, should I go there? You know, that type of look. So you guys may get confused. And this is, I'm gonna open my eyes. This is why the shadow must die. You every time. So this is what I mean by blocking out the thought. The second a negative thought comes to your mind of doubt, it's almost as if like the time has come where it has to die, because it's almost like there's too much magic, bad magic with this, because it creates something is what I'm picking up on. Maybe the shadow has always helped you because it didn't create, I don't know, just follow me here. Maybe it didn't create negative outcomes. Maybe it motivated you, but now it's like it holds you back. And maybe this is because we're adults, right? So it's like we believe we're being rational in our thought process, not taking too much of a risk, you know, like I get that. But this I'm picking up on, it's dangerous. It's like this may get you guys in this train of thought, negative thought, and maybe you stay there. Maybe you stay there for days, I don't know, hours, something like that, and it holds you back. Literally, remember Gumby? Seriously, I'm dead serious. Like, and it's like you need to just let this go and block it out every time this little thought comes in. Is it your own thought? Is it? And that may not make much sense, but it does. Like, maybe this is like an old thought and it doesn't resonate with your life anymore. I feel like that's also why it's got to die. It just doesn't match with your frequency. Your frequency is supposed to be this hope. And it's like you just like kill it, you know, like literally, like you just kill it. But you are at this point in your life where you can, every time this comes in, if it doesn't resonate with your intuition, what your gut tells you to do, block it. Thank you for coming. Bye. Seriously. Because it's doing something where, this is why I'm saying it's like magic, so to speak, like, but bad magic. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't create anything. It literally kidnaps you. Okay? You see this at the bottom? It's like these two people, but it's like one of you is the tree and the other one, it's like not. And it's not your fault. It's just like that brain, that mind wants to take control, but it would be dangerous to do so. So every time, I would say go with your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you to your path. And it includes the Emperor energy. It includes the Lovers. It includes the Fool and a Water Page. So I love it. Okay. So I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. Oh, wait. Did I read the book? Hold on. Oh, I did. Okay, sorry. I'm just like thinking. All right. Bye, guys.